I am getting so absolutely fed up with women getting on TikTok and posting their loser partners, husband, boyfriend, whatever, and then either deflecting when they hear the feedback or making 600 response videos defending the behavior of the loser. Like,
hey, beautiful people, how are you doing today? Sugar Mara David, and thank you so much for tuning in another interesting video. So, Mother's Day was, I think, last Sunday, and you guys, I have been seeing a lot of mothers that was expecting their husband or their partner to actually wish them happy Mother's Day, or even give them a time out, or even, tell them, what, go and relax. I'm going to take care of the whole house. I've been seeing mothers post a lot of videos of dirty kitchen, dirty house. The children are crying, like so many horrible videos, and they're like, my husband did not wish me happy Mother's Day. And I've seen some videos whereby the mothers are recording when the partner was saying that I'm not going to wish you happy Mother's Day because every day is normal day, and also today is a Mother's Day for you. Let's go ahead and watch these videos together, then we'll come back and discuss.
I am getting so absolutely fed up with women getting on TikTok and posting their loser partners, husband, boyfriend, whatever, and then either deflecting when they hear the feedback or making 600 response videos defending the behavior of the loser, like they didn't record his loser behavior themselves.
Exactly.
I consider myself an advocate for women, but there's a certain point where we just need to start holding each other accountable. You're recording this video and you're not going to leave him. You said it in the response videos that he ended up getting you flowers after you told him you posted the video and you got all that flack and disrespect. So he gave you shutout flowers, and you're probably going to open your legs and lay down for him tonight.
Yeah.
And that's where I just don't feel the sympathy anymore, because if you're not being literally abused, you can start plotting your escape, but you won't. And now you're going to pass this on to your children and show them this is what respect looks like.
I'm just hurt because today was supposed to be my day. Nobody told me happy Mother's Day. I'm sitting here washing the dishes on my day.
It's just another day. It's a made up day anyway.
It's not a made up day. Everybody celebrates Mother's Day.
No, it's just another day to get men to spend money. Like any other day, I tell you I love you every single day, but you need a title for it?
You don't think I'm worth to spend money on?
Yes, but you need like a title on it?
Well, how would you feel if how would you
stuff all the time.
How would you feel if I did match the same energy on Father's Day? How would you feel? How would you feel if I put this little effort into Father's Day?
You don't. I mean, you always do stuff I don't ask you to.
But you don't do anything for me. And that's what hurts my feelings. So you're just not going to do anything for like the last couple of hours, I guess?
I'm going to work in the morning. I'm going to go to bed.
Alright. Alright, so it's going on 3 o'clock. My husband haven't done anything for me on Mother's Day. I'm not okay with that. You owe me dinner? Or you said you was going to cook me dinner. So what is it that why are we not doing anything?
Honestly, I was still deciding if I wanted to do something for you or not.
What do you mean, deciding? It's going on 3 o'clock. I haven't even gotten a happy Mother's Day from you in the first place. You haven't said nothing. You haven't made a post about me on Facebook, Instagram, anything. You haven't even told me happy Mother's Day at all.
No, why I need to make a post about you? Everybody already know we're together. What's the problem?
What do you mean, everybody? What do you mean? That's not okay.
I don't need to make no post. Be honest with you, I'm not going to do nothing for you this Mother's Day.
For what?
I'm not feeling it. You're an unfit mother, yo. Honestly. And you don't even record stuff. You're an unfit mother.
How am I an unfit mother? Like, make this make sense. I take care of the kids. I take care of you. Hell, I'm your mama at this point. And you got the audacity to say I'm an unfit mother?
Audacity to say that you take care of me, but you can't even feed my son.
That was that one time.
No.
One time.
No.
So we're not even gonna go there. We're not bringing that conversation up.
You did it enough so that my baby mama popped up over here thinking she could come over here and check you because my son keeps going back and telling her that you are not feeding them. So I mean, so what's the problem?
So that means that you don't supposed to do anything for me for Mother's Day, the woman that birthed your kid?
I wasn't going. I mean,
I can't even get a happy Mother's Day that come out of your mouth.
Listen, I was gonna do something for you on Mother's Day, but I told you I'm not feeling it right now, yo. You unfit.
I don't care what what you feeling at the end of the day? I don't feel like my husband is being supportive and being there for me on this day.
Well,
That's
I
not
was supporting
okay.
you enough to stop this fight that was about to go on outside.
Listen,
She
that
came over here to
that
get
ain't
at
got
you, really.
nothing to do
So-
with today. At the end of the day, but I bet you told your baby mama Happy Mother's Day, didn't you?
I did, so what's the problem with that? She actually raising my son.
That's not cool.
Everything ain't cool. Life ain't.
That's-
Life is.
I'm your wife. I'm your wife.
Yeah, you are my wife, but
And
you
you-
don't seem
and
like
you
you
call
wanna-
me
you don't
unfit?
seem- Yeah, you don't seem like you want to keep that job. Honestly, you my wife. You want to say you my wife, but you don't want to act like my wife, and that's a problem.
I act like your wife all the time.
Do you? Was you acting like my wife when you wasn't feeding my son?
That was that one time, but what about you talking about you want to do things for my kids and that their dad is responsible for it instead of you?
Because
so
I-
you cannot try to turn this on me at the end of the day.
Because I do stuff for your kids, but at the same time,
Right,
I
and
don't
I
have
do,
money to just
I do
keep.
stuff for your son.
Yeah, but I don't have money to just keep on doing stuff for your kids
The
over my
audacity
kids.
of you calling me an unfit mom. No, I take care of my kids.
You take care of your
I
kids.
take care of your kids.
Yeah, when it's convenient. When it's convenient. Not consistently.
They're
You don't do
barely
that.
even here in the first place. What do you mean?
Well,
So when they are here, I take care of them.
You clearly don't. If my son is going back telling his mama that you're not feeding,
That
what's
was
the
that
problem with
one
that?
day. That was
That
that
was
one
not
day,
that-
and it wasn't even a full day. It was just that day that you didn't get up and fix your own kid some breakfast. So
But did you fix your kids'
So
breakfast?
I don't get nothing for Mother's Day. Nothing.
Happy Mother's Day. Let's get that. Get that. Happy Mother's Day.
That's not okay.
I don't understand. Well, then be a better mother. Be a better mother then.
And that's
Be a
like
good
me
boy.
telling you to be a better father comes Father's Day.
Well, we don't look for shit anyway. I don't want no socks. I'm good. I got plenty of socks.
I'm not buying you no socks.
Yeah, well, you don't really give me nothing for Father's Day anyway. So what's the problem?
But
ain't
at
really
least
missing
I would
nothing.
tell you Happy Father's Day. You can't even fix your mouth to tell me Happy Mother's Day.
I just did. Happy Mother's Day. You're not getting a gift this year.
No
Feel
dinner.
however you want. No dinner.
So why would you tell
no
me that the
gifts.
other day of what we was gonna do?
Because I was still deciding what I was gonna do.
So what
Honestly.
made you come to the decision that I don't deserve anything?
Because I'm fed up. I'm fed up. You don't know how to be a mother. You don't raise the kids right. They don't really know math. And you're not even feeding my kids. So, no, I'm not really feeling you, kid. It's
If
cool.
they don't know math, it's come from your side of the family.
Oh, wow. Now we got jokes.
Okay.
Now it's funny.
Yeah, and
now
I
it's
said
a
what I
joke.
said.
It's funny now. Okay, cool. Well, how about you just going up there and get you something to eat? I'm not
And
taking you
hang
out.
them curtains up. Period.
Well, please. You know.
Yeah. No, I want to leave. I want my keys. Where are my keys? Where are my keys, Clay? That's the only key I have. I don't have an extra, so where is it? Okay, well, where are my keys? I feel like you are, though.
The day after Mother's Day on the internet is just a reminder that the cruelty is the point, and that a lot of women's husbands really and truly married them just to use them as an appliance. Because the way that some husbands will absolutely unalive on the hill of, oh, it's just another Hallmark holiday, and oh, you're not my mother, and oh, it's just another day, should really let y'all know that they do not think of you as an animate object. Because a lot of these men, like, really and truly do not believe that you have or should be entitled to have feelings. And as Bourbon Bougie would say, they just feel like their wife appliance is malfunctioning. On top of that, they have all the audacity to get upset at the women for being upset. And frankly, this is why a lot of women have recently decided that men are probably not even capable of romantic love, because the way that these men will literally insist to their wives that it is just another day, that it is just a holiday. No, you're not my mom, and why would I celebrate you? You know, the kids should celebrate you. It's the way that they're like trying to convince you that you don't actually have feelings about the subject. because they don't want you to have feelings about the subject. It's literally giving like, I'm gonna hit my TV until it starts working again because it's like not working, or I'm gonna give my PC a command that it like can't refuse or whatever. And then if that doesn't work, then they just throw a tantrum, which funny enough is treating you like a mother. Like they're treating you like their mother. They want you to regulate their feelings. They don't want you to ever hold them accountable. They get upset when you do that, like a little fucking toddler. They go to the point of throwing tantrums when they do things that have hurt you. Case in point, this woman was cheated on, and here's the man in question literally making it about himself, like literally throwing a toddler tantrum because he cheated on her, and he is just not happy that he has to face the consequences of his actions. This is why I keep telling y'all that these men know what they're doing. And the worst part is so many women will approach these situations with good faith, only to have these men humiliate them in a secret third kind of way, okay? Because the amount of stories that I read and seen about women being like, yeah, so my husband told me I need to communicate, so I communicated with him. Exactly what I want for Mother's Day. I sent him the links, gave him the name of the restaurant. I went above and beyond basically to plan my own Mother's Day. All he had to do was click add to cart and check out. All he had to do was go in and make a reservation and arrange some childcare. Taking all the mental load basically off the fucking plate, other than just do these 3 bare minimum things. And these men will avoid it like the plague. And then come Mother's Day, they're like, oh, well, yeah, I just didn't do it. Like, they'll just come up with any excuse to just not act like they love you. And you know why that is? It's because they don't love you. They just wanted to use you for your labor and for your ability to procreate their genetics. And that's it. The cruelty is the point. Unfortunately, there's not enough communication rituals that you can perform in the world that will change somebody from like hating your guts to loving you, because you will not convince me that that's not how most men feel about their wives and the mothers of their children. So many women were asking for so very little. So many women came to their husbands with suggestions and quote unquote expectations that were nothing but the barest of minimums. Just wanted some alone time on Mother's Day, but my husband doesn't believe in the holiday. It doesn't even fucking matter if your husband believes in the holiday. Do you know what I mean? Like, why won't he take the kids off your hands? It's because you're the appliance and he's the person. That's what y'all need to understand. They will say anything just to not say the quiet part out loud, which is, I need you to shut the fuck up and do what you do every other day. You know, when they say it's just another day, that's what they mean. They mean like, I don't have to buy the fridge a special fucking present once a year. I don't have to take the fridge out for a lunch date or like plan babysitting or something like that. Why can't you be more like the fridge? Why do you need a Hallmark holiday? That's the quiet part that they're not saying out loud. Please take my hand and trust me on this. There's literally no excuse. And the fact that a lot of women are financially dependent on these men only makes this easier for them to keep doing. These men literally don't care if they run you into the ground. They still won't think that you need a special like holiday or any special recognition. Mind you, you go 364 days out of the year with no holiday and no special recognition. Maybe your birthday or something like that. But let's be honest, most women are disappointed on their birthday too. Most women are disappointed on Christmas, on their birthday, on their anniversary, on Mother's Day. All the holidays that are meant to celebrate women somehow turn into a humiliation ritual for those women. And this is because a lot of men do not like the women that they're married to, let alone love, let alone care about, let alone love unconditionally or want the best for. They literally want the worst for you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. They want you to do all the shit work while they just go to work for 8 hours a day. They have direct access to money. They have the unearned respect of their co-workers, their boss, all like that, because they're a family man. They have the unearned respect of their own children until those children are old enough to realize that they're a deadbeat piece of shit. For a long time, your like 5-year-olds, your 7-year-olds, they're going to be obsessed with their dad, who doesn't do jack shit for the family just because he's the dad. And because they don't know him that well, and because they're not allowed to push his buttons, they're going to respect him more than you. Like, you're getting the short end of the stick every time, no matter what, because you're not pulling from the same bunch of sticks. Like, you don't have access to the same kind of sticks that your husband has access to. And that's if you're a stay-at-home mom. It's even more insulting if you also work and you do most of the childcare still, and your husband still doesn't acknowledge you or say anything because he feels like he doesn't have to. That's because these men want submissive providers. They want you to provide money also into the relationship, but they still want you to treat him like he's the only one that does that. Furthermore, on top of that, let me just remind you that nobody is going to treat you worse than a man who's actually broke, doesn't have direct access to money, while you go to work and raise the children, and he does some piss poor job of being a quote unquote stay-at-home dad, where every day you come home to a mess to clean up, cranky, undressed, unwashed children who have done nothing but stare at screens all day. Or better yet, you guys still pay for daycare so that he can look for a job while you're at work. And looking for a job looks like sitting on his ass with a video game controller in his hands. And those men especially will never go out of their way for you because they feel threatened by you, and they're really only biding their time until they can flip the script or until they can leave you for another sugar mama. Trust me, there's just no winning here in some of these unless your husband adores you and does this stuff for you even without a Hallmark holiday, right? A lot of men will be like, oh, it's a Hallmark holiday, so when do you celebrate her then? When do you celebrate your wife then, if not on a Hallmark holiday? Do you do this like randomly? Do you just do nice things for her all the time? No, of course not. It's always the men that will say it's a Hallmark holiday that just don't celebrate their wife at all. So you need to understand that unless a man is treating you like the mother of his children, right, and not like an appliance, like a human being who risked her life to give birth to his children, a human being who deserves to be celebrated for the hard work that she does around probably the most difficult and least appreciated job in our society, which is motherhood. If he is not already going out of his way to like make you happy for doing that very difficult job, on top of literally creating the babies and pushing them out first, or having them surgically, horrifically removed from you first, that man does not deserve you in his house. And those kids are yours. You made them. He contributed absolutely nothing but a tiny fraction. So at the end of the day, those kids are yours and they're your legacy. So you need to act like it. What kind of legacy do you want your kids to have? If your husband treats you like an appliance and he thinks that you should just be quiet and every day is just another day, and he doesn't like it when you complain, he doesn't like it when you call him out, he doesn't like to celebrate you, he doesn't like to be nice to you, the legacy that you're leaving behind is really, really, really fucking sad. I just think it's time for us as women to start being a little bit more concerned with that. Here's hoping that the more of these receipts that we get to see on the internet, the more that as we women get to talking about this stuff and really pointing out how disingenuous and cruel this whole thing is, I really hope that we will see a decrease in this type of content the day after Mother's Day, because hopefully everyone will just be having children with people who care about them, or they'll just be having children on their own and treating those children like it's their legacy and not some dusty man's who contributed nothing but a good time to the whole situation. And the good time was only had by him. I can almost guarantee you that. Please stay safe out there, ladies. I'm begging you. And happy Mother's Day, in case nobody told you. I love you. Godspeed. Mwah.
Your husband's a piece of shit. I wonder what you're like. I'm so tired of seeing these one-sided posts. I made a video about this last week. Like, the amount of women that get online and complain about their relationship one way. I've never done anything wrong. I just married this evil, evil man. He changed. He wasn't like this. I don't know how this happened. That's interesting. So interesting. Men are just so evil. Oh my God. You are all so perfect. None of you have ever done anything to deserve the life that you're living. And the men are just so evil. And the reason it seems like this on social media is because men don't post shit like this. He gets his socks or his tie on Father's Day after paying all of the bills in the household all year. he says thank you with a weak ass smile on his face. You ladies be safe though. My wife got lobster, hella flowers, chocolate covered strawberries, big ass bag of Bath and Body Works shit, nice perfumes, hella cards. Kept telling me not to get her nothing, but you know. I bought my mom a new patio swing, 3-seater, cups on the side, big ass patio swing. We not all like that, but damn. I really wonder what you're like, cause most of us take care of the women that take care of us. The house didn't get dirty yesterday. And I mean, you could go cut the grass while he cleaning the dishes. I promise you one is easier than the other.
Mothers are always very exhausted, tired, because they work 24 hours, right? And if you're a working mom, probably you go outside, you're not staying at home, right? You go out to work, you're going to be extra exhausted because once you go out and do a normal secular job, you're still going to come back and do your motherhood job or whatever it is. Then if you're a stay-at-home mom and you're working from home as well, you're still going to work and still do your mother's duty. If you are just doing mother's job, right, you're still going to be very exhausted. If on Mother's Day your partner cannot make you feel special, knowing that you need it and you deserve it, because there's some people that don't celebrate Mother's Day and they just feel like, why should I celebrate Mother's Day? If you're that kind of person that don't celebrate Mother's Day as a mom, I don't think you see it as a big deal if your partner doesn't wish you happy Mother's Day or he does regular thing that he do on a normal day. But if you're someone that appreciates Mother's Day, you're someone that celebrates Mother's Day, you're someone that is always looking forward to present, gifts, and being treated special because you know the kind of work you put into a normal day, and you see that Mother's Day as a very special moment for you. If your partner doesn't celebrate you that day, it can be very hurtful, because imagine you living your day-to-day 365 days in a year. You are doing mother's job. There is no break, there is no leave, there is nothing. There's no sick leave. You are working, 24 hours. You're working 24 hours. You're taking care of the children, you're taking care of the house, you're cleaning, you're cooking, you're a nurse, you're everything, right? In fact, you can even be a teacher because you can be homeschooling your children at home instead of taking them to school. Anyway, imagine just having just one day off just to take care of yourself, or just your partner to tell you, what do you need to do? Do you want to go to the spa? Do you want to take care of yourself? Do you want me to take you out? Do you want us to go, get someone to take care of children? Or don't worry, do whatever you want to do because today is your Mother's Day. Or let them even appreciate you with gifts. If that makes sense, that's too much to ask. That is definitely not so much to ask for somebody that sacrificed our life, our entire happiness, just to make sure that everybody is happy. Because for you to be a good mom, you have to be able to make sure you sacrifice some part of your happiness, not all, but some part of your happiness, just to make sure that your remaining children or your husband or the family is doing well. That is how mothers do, sacrificing love. And you do all of that, and just for you to get one special day for them to appreciate you and give you gifts, or even tell you thank you for being the best mom. Even words can actually touch your heart so much, and you want to do better. There's nobody that wants to keep working and working and working and don't want to hear words of encouragement. It's really sad. And to see some partners are not saying, I'm not going to wish you happy Mother's Day because it's like a normal day to me. If it's like a normal day to you, to your partner, it's not like a normal day. And why does your partner have to ask you to celebrate them? I just feel like, don't even ask. If you like Mother's Day and your partner doesn't celebrate you on Mother's Day, don't ask. Act like you don't even care. Do whatever you want to do that day, because this is your day and you want to be celebrated by yourself. Probably you should just take a day off by yourself, and whatever happens, happens, right? You don't need to start asking and begging for that attention or begging for that gift or begging for that love. You don't need to, right? I just feel like begging for it and asking, just like one of the video, and the guy was like, oh, you don't take care of my... I just hope that is not the skit. The one that was saying that you don't take care of my son is my baby mama. He said he wishes baby mama happy Mother's Day, but he did not wish his wife happy Mother's Day because the wife did not feed his child one day. Later on, he was like, okay, you know what, happy Mother's Day. That's why I say don't beg for it, because when you beg for it, they will just say it like, okay, shit, that's what you want to hear. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, you want me to take you out for dinner? Okay, let's go out for dinner then. Since that's what you want. No, I don't think I appreciate gifts like that. I don't think I appreciate that kind of encouragement or that kind of affection like that. That I have to beg for it. That you now do it just because I'm asking for it. Why should I have to ask you to know what you're supposed to do at the right time? If you're a mother and you always want to be celebrated, that Mother's Day. If nobody celebrates, you celebrate yourself, right? Celebrate yourself. Hold on to it. Know that day you're going to celebrate yourself. Treat yourself the way you want to treat yourself. Celebrate yourself and don't wait for someone to comment, especially your partner, because you're going to feel hurt. Imagine Mother's Day and you're seeing the mothers recording video and they are washing dishes. And the husband is just there, might even be pressing his phone. Why can't you just that one day wash the dishes? Because washing dishes is like a continuous work. That work does not have ending. As you're clearing the kitchen, washing dishes, after meal again, there's already plenty dishes in the sink. It is an unending house chore. So if that day the husband can do it, or even get somebody to do it, just for you to relax and feel like a queen that day, it is not too much to ask, if that makes sense. What is your take? How did you spend your Mother's Day? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Respectfully, it's your girl Mariah Davids, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.